Hi, welcome back. I'm here to share Robert's updated website, which really I'm so excited about. I think it looks fabulous. So you can see we have now moved to a top navigation away from the bottom navigation, and there's still these sort of drop-down menus, but they function in a different, I think, sort of slightly more effortless way with it being on the top. Instead of the black background, there's now this beautiful blue. And we're going to start off with an overview section, which sort of functions, I think, as almost like a mini portfolio, especially for Robert. His work is just so consistent, and we're really showing off an edit that shows his exterior sort of like architectural work as well as interior spaces, and a combination of both residential and commercial spaces, which was a little bit tricky for us to just find the right balance. And in the end, I think it just looks wonderful. So those are the main changes. Again, movement to the top navigation, the blue color, and then I'll very quickly walk you through a couple galleries, which were basically just revamping some of what was on the previous website, as well as putting in some new projects and just making sure that the edits were on point, and that they felt very curated, and that the sequences weren't too long. And again, sort of showing the right kind of combination for architecture, big projects, architecture and design projects, making sure that you're getting those detail shots, that you're getting a sense of the whole structure as well as the interior spaces. And Robert just puts so much thought into every single image he creates. So I really wanted that to come across, just his attention to detail, his meticulousness, his consistency. And he was very generous with his time, and we had a lot of meetings sort of talking everything through. And in the end, I think that the results are just really wonderful, and really capture that sort of consistency and sort of high level execution that he has through his entire portfolio. Workspace, this is a change from the previous website, which had a drop-down menu for the workspaces where you went into individual offices and each office would have its own gallery. We opted for a blended edit here, which I think makes much more sense. We don't need to see everything. This work is pretty consistent. And unlike the, bigger projects that show off an entire building and, interiors and exteriors, this was a little bit more of a straightforward, let's just show your ability to, capture beautiful images of corporate spaces. View studies is a shift from the previous website, I think was cityscapes. View studies, we really dug in and developed much more extensively here a showcase of Robert's ability to get these incredible images of cityscapes and views, and to do this phenomenal sort of immersive 360 work. Jose, my colleague who did the website design, worked very painstakingly, put a lot of effort in to make this work. And I think the results are just really cool and unique, something very special that we're very proud of. I should say, I think it's obvious, but another big change from the previous website is that we are now navigating down. We're scrolling down, which I think many folks are accustomed to at this point, as opposed to Robert's previous website, in which there was a side navigation. Side navigations can, just that horizontal navigation can be a bit tedious, and people just want a more immersive experience. So I think that moving to this, gridded sort of easy, gallery style where we're just scrolling down, I find it very effortless, and I think works quite well for Robert's work. There's a lot here in some respects it's a kind of dense website because Robert has a lot of work, so we just wanted everything to feel very effortless. And in the end, we're just very, very pleased with the results. Thanks for taking the time to look it over with us.